1049 Ponce de Leon. That thing don't belong here. These don't belong on this sidewalk either. 1049 Ponce de Leon. Come and get this junk.
You had George Washington, and we had Booker T. You got congressmen in Congress, and so have we. Einstein split the atom, no ifs, ands, or buts. Look what Dr. Carver did with the little peanut. We will forget about slavery. You forget the Indian raids. We quit calling you, and you quit calling us. Together, we'll wipe out poverty, hatred, and we'll conquer outer space. So why don't we just get together and let all men share God's grace? Thank you, and God.
Gangs of crooks, some armed with hammers and crowbars, have smashed their way into a closed high-end stores and made off with tens of thousands of dollars in goods. On Monday night, about 20 people struck a Nordstrom store at the Grove Retail Entertainment Complex in Los Angeles and fled with about $5,000 worth of merchandise. Such thefts have also targeted the San Francisco Bay Area.
Among the growing voices criticizing a 2014 move to downgrade thefts under $950 from a felony to a misdemeanor.
Victims say technology may be their only answer. Every 52 minutes, someone is killed in a DUI accident.
I don't think anybody should have to endure what we've gone through. And especially now that I know that it's unnecessary.
Kerry Sanders, NBC News, Fort Lauderdale.
Well, we are for Christmas gifts. Several major retailers, including The Gap, Nordstrom, and Nike, say supply chain problems are impacting their overall sales numbers.
Say we're short because we got manpower, but we're looking for more.
Things are still tough, but they're getting a lot better. In a few months, are going to be a lot better.
Local officials are optimistic, but West Coast dock workers just rejected a contract extension. The gridlock will continue on if they stop working. If that happens, prices are expected to spike and shortages expected to continue well into the new year. We're a few hours away from the official start of Black Friday, but finding the best deals is all about strategy, patience, and sometimes
default. By the end of the year, Congress needs to pass the defense authorization bill. And at the same time, the president's falling approval numbers have Democrats deeply concerned about their prospects in next year's midterm elections. Leon Panetta, a Democratic political veteran, does not hold back.
The administration is in trouble, period. The president's got, low rankings in terms of the polls. The administration has got some problems. Democrats in general have some problems.
Problems that the White House hopes to solve by pushing the president's huge Build Back Better social spending plan through the Senate next month after the House passed it last week.
This bill is going to be the biggest cost-cutting bill for working class and American families in decades in this country.
What a lie.
Concerns even among some Democrats about the potential inflationary fallout from that.
Africa. In a press release, the UK government announced that on Friday, South Africa, Botswana, Lesotho, Eswatini, Zimbabwe, and Namibia will be added to the UK's travel red list. Direct flights from the 6 countries will be banned until Sunday, when mandatory hotel quarantine can be put in place, so travelers can quarantine for up to 10 days. The World Health Organization's technical working group is to meet on Friday to assess the variant and decide whether or not to give it a name from the Greek alphabet. Scientists say the new variant is a concern because of its high number of mutations and rapid spread among young people in South Africa's most populous province. The European Union joined the UK in stopping air travel from Southern Africa to counter the spread of the new variant.
Its roof collapsed. The fire department said on its website that one of its structures in the complex was filled with densely packed textiles.
Steph drives heavy haul. In fact, he just transported a car wash to Lawrenceville. He says the past year has been rough for a lot of reasons.
The driver is waiting for hours at a port. We have a 14-hour day we have to work with. So if you're at the port and you're spending 6 hours waiting for a chassis, well, you only have so many driving hours left. And You're not going to make a deadline if you had one.
His colleague Corey Parker recently had to wait 22 hours for a poultry pickup.
Yeah, that was fun. They didn't have any kind of facilities for a restroom there, and instead of waiting for 22 hours.
So what do you do?
Bottles.
No restrooms, no parking. Those are problems they run into often. But the federal vaccine mandate has created a new one.
A lot of truck drivers are not.
You had George Washington, and we had Booker T. You got congressmen in Congress, and so have we. Einstein split the atom, no ifs, ands, or buts. Look what Dr. Carver did with the little peanut. We will forget about slavery. You forget the Indian raids. We quit calling you, and you quit calling us. Together, we'll wipe out poverty, hatred, and we'll conquer outer space. So why don't we just get together and let all men share God's grace? Thank you and God.
1049 Ponce de Leon. That thing don't belong here. These don't belong on this sidewalk either. 1049 Ponce de Leon. Come and get this junk.